Gurur vina gatir nasti. The word Guru has a great and deep significance in one's life. Life does not mean only breathing. The aim of life is not just to eat food and grow up. Neither is it to get married and reproduce. Human life has a special objective. It involves a special process which sets it apart and places it well above the life processes of all the other living beings on this earth. And this process is to know, why was I born? Such a thought process cannot be seen in other animals, birds or insects. The gods cannot take birth, neither can the demons. Only a human being can touch higher spiritual planes while still in the mother's womb. Hence, the birth of a human is the best phenomenon occurring in this universe. But this is also quite true that taking birth is also not an extraordinary occurrence. And it is so because your birth made no difference to the society or to our lives. Being born is an ordinary, perpetual occurrence. Whenever a man and a woman come together, a birth takes place. Even animals, birds and insects are born, but their birth does not bring forth any change in this world. Similarly, your birth too has in no way brought any novelty in the society. Being born is only a result of a process of confluence of a man and a woman. The moment you are born, your life starts moving on the path which leads only to the funeral ground. Suppose you are destined to live for 64 years. Living each hour means losing 1 hour of your lifetime, and each hour you get closer to the inevitable death. As 1 year after another passes, your lifespan becomes shorter and shorter. 63 years, 62 years, 60 years. Living the way as you are is a process of moving forward on the path of death. And even the animals and the birds are bound by this process. But there is a difference between you and the animals. For you can unravel the subtle mysteries of life. You can ponder over and find solutions to questions like, why did God create me? What is the objective of human life? What is its goal? The true goal of life is to progress on the path leading to totality. The goal of life is to transform an atom into the infinite and to reach the highest echelon. This is why it has been said in the Ishavasyopanishad,
Brahma Tam Purnaha Savai Purnaha Samanushay Sapasum Vai Pakshi Mam Purnaha.
That is, one who thinks about and leads his life towards totality is a human. Why was I born? What is the goal of my life? What shall be my fate? There is no difference between an animal and a person who does not think on these lines. An animal cannot think. God has no significance in its life and it does not have any goal of life. And one who does not have any goal in life cannot attain totality in it. Most humans lead such an animal existence. But your life is a bit different from the lives of animals. Because the path you have chosen is the right course of life. The text Taittiriya Upanishad has very well elucidated this fact. It says, the chief objective, the basic thought of life is to keep progressing, to keep moving. But a person keeps moving on. Then what is so special in these words? Actually, the essence of life, the key to life lies in these words.
Sapurnam Vai Parikam Pariva Maritam Sarve Shatam Purnadaha Dirgham Yutmadam Pariva Parinam Sadgam Parim Purnatam Gurudev Savita Sait Saritam Dirghayutam Purnataha Sadirgha Manuvai Patanta Paritam Brahmo Vatim Purnataha.
I believe that this slok epitomizes the whole text. It is elucidated in it that we take birth and start moving forward in life, but we keep progressing only towards death, towards self-annihilation. And if we are fortunate, if we have done some good deeds, we meet the Guru on this path of life. Then if we realize the true form of the Guru, we can touch the highest echelons of totality in life. But it may also happen that Due to your own shortcomings, you may walk on without recognizing him because you have never tried to realize the true objective, the true goal of your life. And no ordinary man can make you realize this. Not even the gods can reveal to you the subtle mysteries of life because they were never born and hence they don't know what the significance of human life is. Even Gandharvas, Kinnars, Yakshas cannot make you understand life. For what can one who was never born tell you about life? But the Guru did take birth and he reached the state of totality in life. Hence, he can guide you on each step of this unique path. It is said in Yajurveda,
Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnadamuchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate.
This beautiful verse explains that the goal of life is not to stop dead on one's path and neither is it to stop and take rest. The aim of life is to choose the right path which leads to the correct destination. Life reveals to a human several paths, several processes. One of these processes is reproduction. Moving on this path, one can give birth to 2, 3 or 4 children, and just as we keep getting closer to death, similarly we force our children onto this path to mortality. We remain stuck up in a mire of lies, deceit and sins, and then we push our children too into this filth. The reason is that when we ourselves do not know the truth, we cannot guide our children to it. How can we impart that knowledge to them which we ourselves do not possess? This is nothing but being caught up in the cycle of life and death and wandering about aimlessly wasting our precious lives. In this process, if the goal of life becomes a bit clear and we meet a guru, then we should firmly hold his feet and try to fuse our souls with his own. But if you don't meet a guru, then your life shall keep moving towards mortality. The Vedas, the Shastras and the Upanishads have elucidated only one thing, and that is,
Tam Brahma, Tum Brahmasmi.
That is, you are Brahma. Hence you have to fuse your soul in Brahma, into your own self. At the moment you are taking birth again and again, as a father, a son, a mother, as a wife and as a brother. You are wandering aimlessly and in each life you move forward and embrace death. The Upanishads say that Tvam Purnam Vai, that is, you can attain totality. But the fact is that you do not know what totality means and how it can be achieved. And the person who can explain what totality is the Guru. You won't find a Guru in your house, in an ashram or on the banks of a river. Those attired in saffron robes and having long hair are not Gurus. Guru is one who is spiritually enlightened and who has achieved the realization of Brahma. A Guru is one who knows what totality of life is, what the goal of life is. Only a person who knows the real destination of human life and who knows how to reach that goal is a Guru. And only a Guru can reveal all this to you because
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Sri Guru Vedama.
In this verse, the disciple says, I bow down before a Guru not because he shows me a new path, but because he gives new life to me. In fact, I am born again. Taking birth as such is an ordinary event. My parents have given birth to me. This is nothing extraordinary. But my Guru has made me fuse with the Brahma, and fusing with the Brahma means a new birth. I had no control over my natural birth, and I was just born without any aim or goal in life. But now, due to the blessings of the Guru, my destination is clear to me. Guru Brahma, that is, my Guru is Brahma in himself. Hence I pray to my Guru to give me a new life. Guru Vishnu, my Guru is a manifestation of Vishnu. I pray to him to instill into my life superconscience, divinity and totality. I wish he explains to me the goal of life and the path on which I should move forward. Guru Devo Maheshwara, he is the true form of Shiva and only he can lead my life to prosperity. All my actions today are based on deceit, lies, and sins. I am just giving birth to children and walking on towards death. My life is devoid of any conscience or knowledge, and I do not know how to reach the pedestal of Shiva. I do not know how to fill myself with the vigor of life. I do not know how to achieve totality in life, and only a Guru can teach all this to me. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Guru is in fact Parabrahma, that is, even above the pedestal of Brahma, and totality in life can be achieved only on realizing the state of superconscience. The Upanishads say, Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamaduchyate, that is, the greatest achievement of life is attaining totality in it. Most people lead an ordinary animal existence, but the goal of my life is to raise my conscience to the spiritual heights of Brahma and thus to fuse my soul with the vastness of this universe. Only a few fortunate men are able to learn the process of fusing with the universe. Only those who have a high level of spiritual thinking can reach this state. All religions lead to the same Parabrahma, but to reach it, a Guru is a must, because Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. That is, Guru is himself Parabrahma, and I bow down before him. Hence, whenever in your life you meet a Guru, that moment shall be the golden moment of your life. You may meet a Guru within 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or even after 25 years of your birth. But the moment in which you meet him shall be the most fortunate in your entire life. At that moment, you shall realize that there is someone who can instill a motion, a spirit into your life. And when you obtain Diksha from a Guru and he calls you his disciple, you are born again. That moment in which the Guru in the form of Brahma gives you new birth is like a new dawn in your life, and your actual life starts from that particular moment. Before that moment, your life consists of nothing but a body of flesh and blood, filled with passions, selfishness and greed. You do not possess anything about which you could feel proud. You do not know the right path. You are walking on a dirt track without any knowledge of your real goal. You are ensnared in a net of illusions and keep running like a madman after wealth, wine and woman. A Guru, on the other hand, stops you and makes you realize that you are a special creation of God. The Guru accepts you as a disciple, gives you new life and tells you that God has created you for a special purpose. God never creates even a blade of grass without any particular motive. And when He has given form to you and gifted you with thinking power, then surely there must be a deeper significance of your life.